In November 2024, Toronto was buzzing with anticipation, its streets alive with excitement and energy. Taylor Swift's Eras Tour had finally arrived. The city transformed overnight, as if a wave of magic had swept through every neighborhood. Friendship bracelets were traded everywhere, on street corners, in coffee shops, and even on the subway. Storefronts glittered with themed displays, each one a tribute to Taylor's iconic eras. Fans of all ages dressed in their favorite Taylor era, from Fearless to Midnights, turning the city into a living, breathing tribute to her music. This wasn't just a concert series, it was a citywide celebration, with every block echoing with laughter, music, and anticipation. The excitement was palpable, uniting people from all walks of life, longtime fans and newcomers alike, under one shared passion. Social media exploded with outfit reveals, travel plans, and heartfelt messages as fans documented every moment leading up to the big night. News outlets covered the Swiftie invasion nonstop, capturing the city's transformation and the stories of fans who had traveled from near and far. The Rogers Centre became the epicenter of joy, with fans counting down the hours, their excitement building with every passing minute. Toronto felt like the center of the universe, sparkling brighter than ever, as if the whole city was putting on a show of its own. The anticipation reached a fever pitch as opening night approached, with lines forming hours before the doors opened. It was clear, these weren't just concerts, they were once-in-a-lifetime events, moments that would be cherished for years to come. Thousands would remember these nights forever, their voices joining together in celebration and song. Toronto was ready to make history, shining as a beacon for Swifties everywhere. Taylor Swift didn't just play Toronto, she took it over with 6 sold-out shows at the Rogers Centre. 240,000 fans filled the stadium over 2 weekends, making it one of the biggest multi-night stands of her record-shattering Eras Tour. The tour itself became the highest-grossing of all time, with Toronto as a crown jewel. The production was a technical marvel, dazzling visuals, intricate choreography, and a 3-hour set list spanning her entire career. Every ticket told a story, each fan part of a shared, unforgettable moment. The city's energy was unmatched, proving Canadian fans' passion. For 2 weeks, Toronto was the heart of the Taylor Swift universe. These weren't just concerts, they were history in the making. Taylor Swift's arrival brought more than just music to Toronto. It ignited a citywide celebration and sparked a massive economic boom now known as the Swift Lift. The excitement was palpable as fans from all over the country poured into the city, eager to be part of the experience. The concerts generated an astonishing $282 million for Toronto, with half, $141 million, coming from out-of-town fans who traveled, stayed, and spent big to see their idol live. Downtown spending soared as clothing sales jumped 49%. Restaurants were packed to capacity, and hotels were nearly full every night. The city's nightlife and shopping districts buzzed with energy. Airbnb bookings skyrocketed, especially near the Rogers Centre, as fans searched for places to stay close to the action. Many locals even rented out their homes to meet the demand. Local businesses thrived, from small boutiques to big-name restaurants, as Swifties snapped up souvenirs and dined out before and after the shows. The hospitality industry saw record numbers, with hotel occupancy and short-term rentals at all-time highs. Taxi drivers and rideshare services also benefited from the surge in visitors. The tour supported thousands of jobs, from event staff and servers to hotel workers and local shop owners, creating opportunities across the city. It also showcased Toronto as a vibrant, welcoming city, drawing attention from media and fans worldwide and boosting its reputation as a top destination. One artist and her passionate fans created a wave of prosperity that touched every corner of the city, from downtown to local neighborhoods. For 2 unforgettable weeks, Taylor Swift didn't just perform, she lifted Toronto's entire economy, leaving a lasting impact that will be felt for years to come. Hosting the Eras Tour was a massive challenge, but Toronto delivered. The city invested over $3.6 million in safety, transit, and logistics, ensuring everything ran smoothly. Police managed crowds and traffic, while extra TTC service kept fans moving. Subways filled with singing Swifties became a joyful sight. The city's planning paid off. $39.7 million in tax revenue was collected, far exceeding costs. Toronto proved it could host world-class events with style and efficiency. The Eras Tour set a new standard for event management in the city. Behind the scenes of the Eras Tour, Taylor Swift was secretly creating her 12th album, The Life of a Showgirl. On tour breaks, she'd fly to Sweden to work with Max Martin and Shellback, channeling the energy of live shows into new music. The exhaustion of performing and the thrill of creating became the album's central theme. Fans didn't know it, but while they watched her revisit her eras, she was crafting the next one. The album captured both the highs of the stage and the quiet moments off it. Knowing this project was born during the tour, possibly even in Toronto, made those concerts even more special. Fans became part of her creative journey without even realizing it. When Taylor announced The Life of a Showgirl, Toronto fans got a special surprise. The album's title track, featuring Sabrina Carpenter, included real crowd sounds from a Toronto show. The roar of 40,000 fans was immortalized, turning a fleeting concert moment into musical history. This thoughtful gesture made Toronto fans active participants in her art. Every listener could hear the city's passion woven into the song. Taylor's connection with her fans was stronger than ever. She made them part of her next era. The Toronto shows became a permanent part of her story. It was a thank you that would last forever. The Eras Tour's impact in Toronto didn't end with the final encore. As the last notes faded and the crowds poured into the city's streets, a new chapter for Toronto's cultural scene was just beginning. The city's flawless event management became a blueprint for future mega events, including the upcoming FIFA World Cup. Toronto's ability to handle massive crowds, ensure safety, and create a welcoming atmosphere set a new standard for urban event planning. The Swift Lift proved the power of cultural tourism, inspiring Toronto to aim even higher. Local businesses thrived, hotels were fully booked, and the city's vibrant energy drew visitors from across the globe. Taylor's Toronto shows were a highlight of her historic tour, fueling her chart-topping success in Canada. Each performance was a celebration, uniting fans of all ages and backgrounds in unforgettable moments. The concerts left a legacy of confidence, community, and celebration. Friendships were forged, memories created, and the city's sense of togetherness grew stronger. Toronto's spirit and organization shone on the world stage, earning praise from fans, artists, and industry leaders alike. For Taylor, it was a triumphant chapter in her career, marking a milestone that will be remembered by both her and her fans. For the city, it was a moment of pride and proof of what's possible when passion and preparation come together. Those 6 nights became a vibrant memory woven into Toronto's cultural fabric, inspiring future generations to dream big and celebrate together. The story of Taylor Swift in Toronto will be told for years to come, a shining example of music's power to unite a city and leave a lasting legacy.